Times are bad. Children no longer obey their parents, and everyone is writing a book. The shifts of fortune test the reliability of friends. It is not by muscle, speed, or physical dexterity that great things are achieved, but by reflection, force of character, and judgment. We must not say every mistake is a foolish one. A room without books is like a body without a soul. Read at every weight. Read at all hours. Read within leisure. Read in times of labor. Read as one goes in. Read as one goes out. The task of the educated mind is simply put, read to lead. If you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. For books are more than books, they are the life, the very heart and core of ages past, the reason why men worked and died, the essence and quintessence of their lives. If we are not ashamed to think it, we should not be ashamed to say it. What one has, one ought to use, and whatever he does, he should do with all his might. To be ignorant of what occurred before you were born is to remain always a child. For what is the worth of human life, unless it is woven into the life of our ancestors by the records of history? A mind without instruction can no more bear fruit than can a field, however fertile, without cultivation. Friendship improves happiness and abates misery by doubling our joys and dividing our grief. Your enemies can kill you, but only your friends can hurt you. Never injure a friend, even in jest. A friend is a second self. It is a great thing to know your vices. Ability without honor is useless. To be content with what we possess is the greatest and most secure of riches. It is the peculiar quality of a fool to perceive the faults of others, and to forget his own. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. The life given us by nature is short, but the memory of a well-spent life is eternal. The life of the dead is placed on the memories of the living. The love you gave in life keeps people alive beyond their time. Anyone who is given love will always live on in another's heart. While there's life, there's hope. A happy life consists in tranquility of mind. The authority of those who teach is often an obstacle to those who want to learn. Politicians are not born, they are excreted. Freedom is participation in power. Law applied to its extreme is the greatest injustice. Knowledge which is divorced from justice may be called cunning rather than wisdom. Any man can make mistakes, but only an idiot persists in his error. In times of war, the law falls silent. We must not only obtain wisdom, we must enjoy her. Freedom is a possession of inestimable value. The face is a picture of the mind with the eyes as its interpreter. To study philosophy is nothing but to prepare oneself to die. I criticize by creation, not by finding fault. Life is nothing without friendship. The function of wisdom is to discriminate between good and evil. I am not ashamed to confess I am ignorant of what I do not know. To teach is a necessity, to please is a sweetness, to persuade is a victory. Cultivation of the mind is as necessary as food to the body. Our span of life is brief, but is long enough for us to live well and honestly. The enemy is within the gates. It is with our own luxury, our own folly, our own criminality that we have to contend. Time obliterates the fictions of opinion and confirms the decisions of nature. Diseases of the soul are more dangerous and more numerous than those of the body. We are bound by the law, so that we may be free. Where is there dignity unless there is honesty? Though silence is not necessarily an admission, it is not a denial either. What an ugly beast is the ape, and how like us. Hours and days and months and years go by. The past returns no more, and what is to be we cannot know. But whatever the time gives us in which we live, we should therefore be content. Nothing stands out so conspicuously, or remains so firmly fixed in the memory, as something which you have blundered.